So this is knitting the seed stitch the patterns in. So you knit a stitch, bring your yarn to the front, purl a stitch. Take your yarn to the back, knit a stitch. Bring your yarn forward, purl a stitch. Take your yarn back, knit a stitch. Bring your yarn forward and purl a stitch. Take your yarn back and knit a stitch. And here you can see the seed stitch beginning to build up. Now on this needle I've got an odd number of stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which means that I can always start with a knit stitch and always go knit and purl, because it will always stagger. If, however, I had an even number of stitches, I would have to start my second row with a purl, because I don't want, because the way seed stitch works is what you're doing is you're always putting a knit stitch above a knit stitch and a purl stitch above a purl stitch. And so what you get is like a broken rib effect, because rib would be worked by putting a purl stitch above a knit stitch and a knit stitch above a purl stitch. But in a seed stitch you aren't doing that. You're putting a knit stitch above a knit stitch, and this gives you this lovely little textural stitch. And the edge I have used here is Twisted German Cast On.